Today on Tricrow Studios, we unbox and do a semi-review of the AC Infinity 3U rack vent. Not gonna lie, I really kind of wanted another video for Leap Day because I kind of have them spaced out every 3 hours except for 9 a.m. So here we go. But I think it's actually good to do this because I can kind of compare it to the Odyssey rack vents, even though I only have like 5 single U's. And this is a 3U. I think it's a good thing because you can kind of compare the rack spacing, thickness, and overall kind of quality. So, that being said, I have opened the box. If you're buying this, this is kind of what you get. It doesn't come in its own box, other than the Amazon box. So it comes in a little baggie, and it's got a black sticker. Very good. So let's go ahead and open it. And one thing, kind of seeing, yes, they do have it. One thing I really like about the AC Infinity stuff, from what I've seen so far, they include screws, and they're the ones that actually come with the inserts. So, and they're like little square holes. You kind of pop them in, and then you feed the screw through. So you're not trying to kind of put a nut behind it and screw it in that way. It's very good, and it's also very nice if for some reason you have bought a Yorkville Sound 12U side rack desk or side desk rack, because unfortunately out of these 2 side desk racks that I've bought from them, there's probably about 12 screws that came pre-stripped. They were cross-threaded, so that means I don't have as many screws that I can put in. And when I contacted them, they had no idea what screws they used, so they sent me wrong screws and had no idea what I was talking about afterwards. Anyway, the important thing, so here is the 3U unit, or vent. So basically, what I got this for is I bought a brand new studio desk, or ordered it, paid in full thankfully, and it's a 3x3x3, so it's a 9U with 3 here, 3 here, and 3 here. Well, I have enough to cover the 3 here and then the 3 here. I do have enough to cover the other 3, however, it's not what I want in the setup, so I bought this to cover me or hold me over until I get another API lunchbox, another 8P. So that and the rack ears, Canadian's $800 to $1,000. So I only have 4 for my other lunchbox. You might be able to see here. So I'm not in a big rush to get it, but I think it will actually look really cool once I have those. So got this to tide me over. So why would you want to get one of these? Basically, if you buy like a 12U or a 16U bay and you don't have enough, or more than likely, like if you're getting like power amps and stuff like that, you want to have some sort of vent to cover your spacing, because you don't want to put like a preamp and a power amp kind of on top of each other. Not really a good idea, because that power amp and the preamp itself, they're going to have a lot of heat, and that doesn't really work together. So what you'd want to do is either get a single like this or a double or triple. So this is a triple. And I bet again a lot of people are going to be getting it because they get a 12U or a 16U bay and they don't have enough rack gear to fill it. These, or get drawers. Drawers are excellent. But to compare this 3U with this single U, so this is an Odyssey, which is, I wouldn't say the most popular, but it's the one that I see the most available. And if I can hold that up, you can kind of see, but the vent spacing is a little different. So these are longer, these are smaller, there's more vents, but it's still going to be a great amount of spacing. I'd say this feels more heavy duty, but it's bigger. So I would say they're about on par. This one is newer, so it looks nicer. The black is more black. But I don't see any issues with it. I'd say that maybe this is a little more clunky than this one. But again, it could just be because of the way it's a 3U as opposed to a single. So we'll say there's a little more, feels heavy duty and sleek versus this one, which is sort of heavy duty and maybe a little clunkier. But again, single U, 3U. Another great thing that you can use this, or why you'd want a 3U, is you're using less screws. So again, Yorkville Sound. I recommend them, but they suck. They don't know what comes with their products. So if you get like a 12U or a 16U bay, and for some reason the screws are stripped and the company's kind of, even though I buy from Long McQuaid all the time, this uses less screws, so you got 4 screws that you need to use, as opposed to if you're using 3 of these, that would end up being 12 screws. Simple math, you can save yourself some screws, and yeah, good. And again, they come with screws. These did not. Anyway, I think that's good. I think it looks great. I would install it right now, but I would have to take my Sonic Maximizer out to do it. I don't know if you can see that. That's kind of where that would go in this current setup, but it's going to be up here for the new desk. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully it wasn't too much of a waste of a time for you. And happy weekday.